Pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times before we start our Dhamma talk. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Dear faithful devotees, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, today we are going to study under the chapter 7, Compendium of Categories, about Bodhipakya Dhamma, the Dhamma of enlightenment. Actually, Compendium of Requisites of Enlightenment, Bodhipakya Sangaha. Now, I think we know about the Bodhi. Bodhi is enlightenment. Because whatever need, whatever qualities need to fulfill our own Bodhi. If someone has the wish to be the Samma Sambuddha in future, someone has wish to be Pacceka Buddha in future, someone has wish to be Arahatta Bodhi. So this way, we are going to study about enlightenment factor, all the requisite of enlightenment. Those are enlightenment. We can divide into 7 categories, if I'm not wrong. There are about the 4 Satipatthana, semi 4 Sammapadhana, 4 Iddhipada, Pancha Indriya, Pancha Bala, Satta Bojjhanga, and Aryo Attamiko Maggo. 4 Satipatthana, 4 foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. 4 Sammapadhana, 4 type of energy, Virya. 4 Iddhipada, 4 type of accomplishment. 5 Pancha Indriya, 5 faculties. Pancha Bala, 5 energy. Satta Bojjhanga, 7 enlightenment factors. 8 Aryo Attamiko Maggo, 8-fold path. Now, first of all, we are going to study what are the 4 foundation of mindfulness. Bodhipakya Sangahe Chattaro Satipatthana. In the Compendium of Requisites of Enlightenments, there are 4 foundation of mindfulness. What are the 4? Kayanupassana Satipatthana, the foundation of mindfulness in contemplation of the body. Vedananupassana Satipatthana, the foundation of mindfulness in contemplation of feeling. Chittanu Passana Satipatthana, the foundation of mindfulness in contemplation of consciousness. Dhammanupassana Satipatthana, the foundation of mindfulness in contemplation of mental objects. Now, you know about there are 4 Satipatthana. 1 is body, 1 is feeling, 1 is consciousness and mental object. Requisite of enlightenment, Bodhipakya Dhamma. Literally, the Pali expressions means state of the sight of enlightenment. Bodhi is enlightenment. Pakka sight. Here, belonging to or to be included in. There are states that can lead to enlightenment. Now, this is the meaning of Bodhipakya. It is the general term for the 737 factors into which the Buddha compressed the practice of his teaching. Now you know about the meaning of Bodhipakya. These factors are called requisite of enlightenment because they lead to the attainment of enlightenment, which is the knowledge of the four supermundane paths. The 37 requisites can be classified into 7 groups. Now we can classify in 7 groups. What are the 7 groups? For foundation of mindfulness, 4 type of energy, virya, the 4 type of accomplishment, iddhipada, 5 type of faculty, indriya, 5 type of energy, bala, 7 type of enlightenment factors, bodhi, bojjhanga, and 8-fold path, there are magganga. Now, the mainly, first of all, we are going to study about the satipatthana, for foundation of mindfulness. For foundation of mindfulness, the word patthana is taken to have the dual meanings of setting up or application and foundation of sati, mindfulness. Satipatthana means mindfulness which stands firmly or which is established firmly. If someone want to establish your mindfulness, this is a object, this is a place for establish your mindfulness. The 4 foundations of mindfulness form a complete system of meditative practice for the development of mindfulness and insight. If someone want to practice sati and vipassana especially, this is a base for the meditation. The method is expounded at length in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta and the collection of suttas in Satipatthana Samyutta. Because now you can see the Satipatthana Sutta, there are 2 places, no? One place in the Digha Nikaya, one place in the Majjhima Nikaya, as well as in the Satipatthana Samyutta also. The 4 foundations of mindfulness have a single essence, which consists of mindful contemplation of phenomena. They are differentiated in so far as this mindful contemplation is to be applied to 4 objects. Because the mindfulness is, there are 4 objects. What are the 4? The body, feeling, states of consciousness, and Dhamma object. Under the Dhamma object, there are few categories. There are Pancha Nivarana, there are 5 hindrances. Pancha Kanda, there are 5 aggregates. Ayatana, there are 6 sense bases. Bojjhanga, there are the 7 enlightenment factors. Chatusatya, there are 4 noble truths. The practice of the 4 foundation of mindfulness is identical with right mindfulness as the 7th factor of noble 8-fold path. Now about the sati, no, especially sati is a 4 foundation of mindfulness, right? Same way, the Samma Sati, the right mindfulness. Sati Sambojjhanga also explaining. Anyway, according to the sub-commentary of Abhidhammatta Sangha, its meaning Abhidhammatta Bhavini Tika, the explain about the four Satipatthana, how we understand. The four foundation of mindfulness. What are the four? Body, kaya, feeling, vedana, consciousness, chitta, dhamma is a dhamma. Taking the aspects of akara gahana, abandoning the destroyed perception of vipallasa pahana. Example, body is ugly, asubha. Taking the aspect of asubha. The abandoning of distorted perception of subha, the beautiful subha. Feeling they are suffering, dukkha, pleasant, sukha. Consciousness, impermanence, anicca, permanence, nittya. Dhamma, non-self, anatta, they are abandoning of distorted perception of self, atta. Contemplation of body, kaya anupassana. Actually, under the kaya anupassana, not only one meditation object. There are 14. There are 14 meditation objects. First of all, the anapanasati, sampajanya bhavana, iriyapata bhavana, patikula manasikara bhavana, same way dhatu manasikara bhavana, and 9 types of sivatika meditation. There are 14 meditation object of in the kaya anupassana. The definition of body. What is the meaning of the kaya? Kuchitanam kesadinam ayoti kayo. The one meaning. This is a sarira. The body, kaya, is the physical body, that which is the repository or storage place, kaya, of repulsive things, such as hair, etc. They are the 32 parts of the body, so-called kaya. Assasa passasanang va samuho kayo, the second meaning. Or else, it is the body, the collection of in-breath and out-breath. This is a true meaning of the kaya. Kaya, the one is the particular, the repulsive body. But the body of the body for the repulsive meditation. There are 32 parts we call body. Another one is the in-breath and out-breath. The collection of in-breath and out-breath also body. Do you remember in the Satipatthana Sutta also explained? Sometimes the kaya, especially 32 parts, the make by the 32 parts. This is called the physical body is called kaya. But special meaning for the anapana, in-breath and out-breath, also we call kaya. Contemplation of body, kaya anupassana, is the contemplation of that body, recollecting it by way of preparatory meditation, parikamma, preparatory meditation. And actual insight vipassana, because under the kaya anupassana, we can practice some of samatha object. especially when we are focusing in breath and out breath. When you're practicing anapanasati, at that time you can feel, you can understand what is the in breath, what is the out breath, what is the touching point of the breath. Then after that you can continuously focus the three objects. Then slowly by slowly you can increase your concentration samadhi up to fourth jhana. Up to fourth jhana. This is a samatha way. But the sum of the meditation explaining for the vipassana under the kayanupassana, especially about the kayanupassana, say the iriyapata, the meditation object of the change in the posture. As same way, the sampajanya bhavana, sampajanya, whatever you are doing, you are everything do with mindfully. This is also the base for the vipassana. Same way, someone practicing dhatu manasikara, 4-element meditation. This one also base for the vipassana. This way, you have to understand which kind of meditation object can produce the samatha up to jhana. Some of the meditation can develop until parikama samadhi upachara. But some of the meditation based for the vipassana. This is also we call kayanupassana. About vedananupassana, contemplation of feeling, vedananupassana. Contemplation of feeling as 3 types of suffering. Because according to the here, dukkha, viparinama dukkha, sankhara dukkha. There are 3 types of feeling. Dukkha, suffering constituted by pain. Viparinama dukkha, suffering constituted by change. Sankhara dukkha, suffering constituted by conditions, formations. Actually, the Vedana, under the Vedananupassana, there are few types of Vedana. No? Sukha Vedana, Dukkha Vedana, Adukkama Sukha Vedana. There are 3 types of Vedana. The suffering of pain, suffering of happiness, and neutral. But the suffering of the pain also, physical pain and mental pain. There are 2 types of dukkha vedana. The sukha also, there are 2 types of sukha. The happiness of body or internal and external happiness of the body. About the chittanupassana, contemplation of consciousness, chittanupassana. The contemplation of consciousness divided according to the different associated states and realms as affected by greed or not. Because the some of the chitta, lobha consciousness, dosa consciousness, moha consciousness, as a sublime consciousness or otherwise, mahagata chitta or others. Because chitta also we can divide into lobha chitta, with lobha chitta, without lobha chitta, with dosa chitta, without dosa chitta, with moha chitta, without moha chitta. This way we have to understand about the chitta. Contemplation of Dhamma, Dhammanupassana. According to the commentary, It is the contemplation of dhammas that constitute the two aggregates of perception, sanya, and volition, formation, sankhara, as having their different characteristic mark. Now, this one because, but for Satipatthana, how we understand according to the aggregates. Usually, Kayanupassana is a form aggregates, Rupakanda. Vedananupassana is a Vedana aggregate, feeling aggregates. Chittanupassana, consciousness aggregates. Dhammanupassana, there are two aggregates, Sanya, perception of aggregates, the aggregates of perception, or Sankhara, the aggregates of volition. Now, if some meditators want to practice, want to develop their 5 aggregates, 5 clinging aggregates, when he is discerning his rupa, and when he is discerning the nama, rupa, etc., every time, very helpful about the Satipatthana. We call Satipatthana Sutta. We have to understand clearly about the 5 aggregates. According to Maha Satipatthana Sutta, the scope of Dhamma here cover wider than the 2 aggregates above and includes. Now under the Dhammanupassana, Pancha Nivarana, 5 hindrances. Pancha Upadana Kanda, 5 clinging aggregates. Cha Ajjatikani Ayatanani, 6 pair of internal and external bases. Satta Bojjhanga, 7 factors of enlightenment. Chatu Ariya Satcha, 4 noble truths. Now you know about the meaning of brief meaning of Satipatthana. Okay, so if the Kayanupassana, especially they are calling about the Samatha way, other Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana, Vedananupassana, 3 anupassana always support for us to understand Vipassana. Actually, in the commentary mentioned this is a 3-way for Vipassana. 3-way for enter the Vipassana. What are the 3? The first one is called Vedananupassana. Second one, Chittanupassana. Third one is a Passa under the Dhammanupassana. So, now, you know about the Dhammanupassana, the wide meaning of others. How is the wider? Because of the when you are focusing the about the body, sanya or whatever. So you try to balance with mindfully, because whatever object coming, whatever object arising, you have to know to explain and to explain for others. But anyway, if you know the 4 Satipatthana, base of Satipatthana, you also can develop, you can meditate, you can continuously practice until get liberation. Okay. But the second group, 4 supreme effort, Chattaro Sammapadhana. There are 4 supreme efforts. uppannānaṁ pāpakānaṁ pahānāya vāyāmo. The effort to discard evil states that have arisen. Anuppannānaṁ pāpakānaṁ anupādāya vāyāmo. The effort to prevent the arisen of unarisen evil states. Anuppannānaṁ kusalānaṁ uppādāya vāyāmo. The effort to develop unarisen wholesome states. Uppannānaṁ kusalānaṁ bhiyo bhavāya vāyāmo. The effort of augment arisen wholesome states. Okay, this is a 4 sammapadhana about the virya. There are 4 types of virya, no? Unarisen to unarisen to not arise. Unarisen, wholesome to arise, etc. They explain one by one. One by one explain about the sammapadhana. The 4 supreme effort, sammapadhana. Samma is a right way, right path, right way. Padhana, making effort, making effort. Sammapadhana, making effort in the right way, in the right way. Here, one mental factor, effort, performs 4 separate functions. This 4-fold effort is identical with right effort, the 6th factor of the Noble Eightfold Path. About the Iddhipada, 4 means of accomplishment. Chattaro Iddhipada, there are 4 means to accomplishment. Chandidhipado, Viridhipado, Chittidhipado, Vemasidhipado. But the Chandidhipado, the means to accomplishment consisting of desire, chanda. Viridhipado, the means to accomplishment consisting of energy, virya. Chittidhipado, the means to accomplishment consisting of consciousness. Vemasidhipado, the means to accomplishment consistent to investigation. 4 means to accomplishment, Iddhipada. The word Iddhi here signifies all sublime and supermundane states to be accomplished by applying effort to the practice of the Buddha's teaching. Because the why effort for me? Because to practice and develop our vipassana knowledge and to understand about the Lord Buddha's quality. The principal method for achieving these are called the means of accomplishment. They are identical with the 4 predominants, adhipati, chanda, desire, or will to do, virya, effort, chitta, consciousness, Vimansa, Panya, or investigation, wisdom. However, while those states become predominant, or any occasions when they are instrumental in accomplishing a goal, they become iddhipadas only when they are applied to achieve win the goal of the Buddha's teaching. Adhipati can arise both in wholesome or unwholesome state, but iddhipada can only arise in wholesome state. The expressions extended to both mundane and supermundane states. Okay. About the Indriya, Panchindriyani. There are 5 faculties. Sadindriya, the faith faculty. Virindriya, the energy faculty. Satindriya, the mindfulness faculty. Samadhindriya, the concentration faculty. Panchindriyam, the wisdom faculty. Okay. Now 5 powers. Bala. Pancha Balan, there are 5 powers. Saddha Balan, the power of faith. Virya Balan, the power of energy. Sati Balan, the power of mindfulness. Samadhi Balan, the power of concentration. Panya Balan, the power of wisdom. The faculties and power compress the same 5 factors. Those different functions are attached to the 2 categories. The faculties are factors which exercise control or in their respective dominance. The powers are these same factors considered as being unshakable by their opposite. Thus, the 5 faculties exercise control in the respective spheres of resolutions. So extraction, awareness, non-destruction, and the discernment. They help to overcome their opposites. Lack of faith, laziness, heedlessness, restlessness, and ignorance. Sphere of control overcome opposites. And according to the chart, faith, saddha, about the sphere of control, resolution, adhimokha, overcome opposite, lack of faith, asabdaya, lack of faith. About the virya, effort, exertion, puggala, laziness, kosajja. About the mindfulness, awareness, patthana, awareness. Yes. Yeah. But mindfulness, sati, awareness, patthana, heedlessness, pamada, to overcome opposites. But the concentration, non-distractions is sphere of control. Overcome restlessness. Wisdom, panya, discernment. Avidya is ignorance. The five powers are these same states considered as unwavering and as incapable of being overcome by their opposites. In the development of the faculties, faith and wisdom are to be balanced to avoid the extremes of blind credulity and intellectual cleverness. cleverness. Effort and concentration are to be balanced to avoid restless agitation and sluggish immobility of mind. But strong mindfulness is always necessary, for mindfulness oversees the development of the other faculties and ensures that they have kept in balance. About the faith faculty, wisdom, effort, samadhi, and mindfulness sati. Satta Bojjhanga, there are 7 factors of enlightenment. Yes, Satta Bojjhanga, there are 7 factors of enlightenment. What are the 7? Sati Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factor of mindfulness. Dhamma Vicaya Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of investigation of states. Virya Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of energy. Piti Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of rapture. Passaddhi Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of tranquility. Samadhi Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of concentration. Upekka Sambojjhango, the enlightenment factors of equanimity. Now, Bojjhanga, Bodhi Anga, Bodhi, one who awakes or one who has enlightenment, the meditators beginning with the one who has established initial insight, or Bodhi, a group of mental states such as mindfulness, by means of which he awakes to and penetrates the truth. He emerges from the sleep of defilements, kilesa nidda. Or in the absence of the withering caused by the defilement, he blossoms by attaining the path and fruitions. Anga constituent of parts. Bojjhanga, factors of causes that lead to enlightenment. There are 7 factors of enlightenment. Individually, each is called Sambojjhanga, which has the same meaning as Bojjhanga. Among the 7 factors of enlightenment, the enlightenment factors of mindfulness, Satipatthana, is the same as the 4 foundations of mindfulness and right mindfulness. Yeah. Investigation of states, Dhamma Vicaya, is the designation for wisdom, insight into mental or medical phenomena as they really are. Dhamma refer to objects of vipassana, mundane, chitta, cetasika and rupa, or the 5 clinging aggregates. Vicaya, investigation, understanding. Dhamma Vicaya, understanding of the 5 clinging aggregates. It referred to the Vipassana wisdom. The third factor is Virya Sambojjhanga, effort of or energy. Only when effort is just right, not too much and not too little, it is called Sambojjhanga. The effort is too much, I will cause restlessness. If it is too little, it will lead to laziness. So, Virya Sambojjhanga, effort which is strong, but neither too much nor too little. The fourth factor is Piti Sambojjhanga, joy and rapture. It is not the piti that arises when we see something we like. It is the piti which arises is regards to Dhamma, that which arises during meditation. About the tranquility, passaddhi, means tranquility both of consciousness, chitta passaddhi, and of the mental body, kaya passaddhi. Concentration, enlightenment factor, the expressed experience when the mind stays on the object and is free from mental hindrance. Equanimity, upekka, here means mental neutrality. One of the universal, beautiful chaitasikas, not neutral feeling. The 3 factors of investigation, energy and rapture, are opposed. The mental sluggishness. Yes. The three factors of tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. Counter mental excitation, mindfulness, assurance that the 2 groups occur in balance, neither exceeding the other. Now, you have to understand what is the meaning of investigation, because with panya, virya, and piti, how they balance during the practically. Same way, but the mindfulness ensure balance, overcome mental sluggishness. Yeah, because how we overcome from some mental dhamma vicaya virya piti, and overcome mental excitation, passaddhi samadhi upekka. Especially about the meditators, for the example, if someone practicing anapanasati, how he balance but 7 enlightenment factors with anapana object. So the mainly sati is the important thing. This way you have to understand to balance the enlightenment factors. About 8 path factors. Atta Maggangani, there are 8 path factors. Samma Ditti, right view. Samma Sankappo, right intention or intention. Samma Vacha, right speech. Samma Kammanto, right action. Samma Ajivo, right livelihood. Samma Vayamo, right effort. Samma Sati, right mindfulness. Samma Samadhi, right concentration. Of the 8 factors of the Noble Eightfold Path, right view, Samadhi, is the Chaitasic of wisdom, exercise in understanding the Four Noble Truths. Right intention or right thought, Samma Sankappa, is the chaitasic of initial application, Vitakka, directed towards renunciation or goodwill or harmlessness. Because who has the who can renounce his ordinary life, who is doing the good thing, and this is a meaning. The path factors 3 to 5 are identical with the three abstinences, virati, three virati, right speech, right action, and right livelihood. Right speech is abstention from four kind of wrong speech: false speech, harsh speech, divisive speech, and idle speech. Right action, Samma Kammanta, is a abstention from three kind of bodily wrong actions: killing, taking what is not given, and sensual misconduct. Right livelihood, Samma Achieva, is abstention from the above wrong speech and wrong actions while going about one's livelihood. Right effort is the same as the four supreme effort, Samma Padhan, explained above. Right mindfulness is the same as the four foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. But the right concentration is defined in the term of the four jhana of the Satipatthana Sutta system, Suttanta system. Okay, the four jhana of the Suttanta system. The Noble Eightfold Path can be grouped into the three trainings. About the three trainings: morality, concentration, and wisdom. About the morality, how many enlightenment factors? Right speech, right action, right livelihood. The mental factors also: right speech, Samma Vacha, right action, right livelihood. But the concentration, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. About the mental factors is right mindfulness and one-pointedness. About the wisdom, right view, Samadhi, right thought, Samma Sankappa. About the non-delusion or wisdom, amoha. Initial application, vitakka. Okay. So we have to understand about the factors of wisdom. Right effort and right mindfulness are grouped under concentration training because effort and mindfulness are necessary support for the attainment of concentration. Similarly, the mental factor of initial application vitakka is necessary to apply the mind towards the object for wisdom, panya, to arise. There are four right thoughts, Samma Sankappa or vitakka is included under the training of wisdom. Okay. So, clarifications. Etta pana chattaro satipattanati samma sati ekava pauchati. Tatra chattaro sammapadhanani cha samma vayama. Now you see, here by the four foundation of mindfulness, right mindfulness alone is implied. Similarly, by the four supreme effort, right effort is implied. Chando chittanu pekkacha Saddha, Passaddha, except the Pali Gatha, no? Sammaditthi cha sankappo vayamo viratitya. Samma sati samadhiti chuddha sete sabhavato sattatinsa samuphedena sattadha tattha sangaho. The sevenfold compendium of the 37 factors of composed of these 14 states considered by way of their intrinsic nature: desire, consciousness, equanimity, faith, tranquility, rapture, right view, intention, effort, the three abstractnesses, right mindfulness and concentration. So this way you have to understand about the Bodhipakya Dhamma. By way of occurrences, they are mentioned Sankappa Passaddicha Pitu Pekka Chandocha Chittang Viratityancha Naveka Thana Viriyang Navatta Sati Samadhi Chatu Pancha Panya Saddha Bhanuttama Sattatingsa Dhamma Nameso Pavaro Vibhago. The meaning, the analysis of these 37 excellent factors is as follows: 9 intention, tranquility, rapture, equanimity, desire, consciousness, and the 3 virati or abstinences. Each occur only once. Energy occurs 9 times. Mindfulness 8 times. Concentration 4 times. Wisdom 5 times. And faith 2 times. Now now we know about the 37 requisite of enlightenments. Those are 37 we can analyze. We can make the group, especially the energy. You can see that the 9 place, 9 time of energy, the 8 type of mindfulness, 4 type of concentration, 5 type of wisdom, etc. All these occur in the supramundane, except at times intention and rapture in the mundane. 2, they occur in the course of the sixfold purification according to circumstances. In 32, the 37 requisites of enlightenments are reduced to 14 entities, one being chitta, the other 13 chetasikas. In 33, the occurrence of these entities among the requisites is tabulated by collecting synonyms. Please refer to table below, because the some of the things we already explained, they make the table. Energy occurs 9 times as 4 supreme efforts, means of accomplishment, faculty, power, enlightenment factor, and path factors. Same way, but the mindfulness also, there are 8 times as 4 foundation of mindfulness, faculty, power, enlightenment factors, and path factor. Concentration also, there are 4 times: faculty, power, enlightenment factor, and path factor. Wisdom, there are 5 times: means of accomplishment, faculty, power, enlightenment factor, and path factor. Faith, there are twice: faculty and power. The remaining states occur only once. Okay, so they have the table about the consciousness and mental factors. They are total, they are 14, but you can see according to the energy, virya, there are 4 types of virya, supreme effort. Mindfulness, the sati, there are 4 types of, according to 4 foundation of mindfulness, etc. So this way, you can count and understand about these notes. Intention is not found in supermundane chittas occurring at the level of the second jhana and above. This is because right intention, samma sankappa, is the cetasika of vitaka or initial application, and the supermundane paths and fruits conjoined with the second and higher jhana are free from vitaka. Similarly, repchapiti is not found in the supermundane chittas, occurring at the level of the fourth and fifth jhanas. Except vitak and piti, the rest of the factors will always arise in the supermundane chitta. Please refer to table below. Now this one also you can understand, but maybe next time also we can explain about the notes, about the chart, because the Pa-Auk Sayadaw, the meditation, the manual also, they make the one pagoda, no? The noble eightfold path leading to the cessation of suffering, nibbana. This is Sayadaw's the notes. Also we include later. We can understand. Maybe the next week we can explain a little bit again the last few chart also. Okay, today now I have some meeting, sister. I have to stop Q&A.
Sure, Bhante. Maybe if you got any questions, you ask Bhante next week.
Yes. Then the next week I want to explain again page number 6 from 16. Yeah?
16, yes, Bhante. Yeah.
Yeah, page number from 16. I want to explain again. Please
yes,
remind
Bhante.
me.
Yes, Bhante. Okay,
Yeah.
Bhante. So you see Bhante next week. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Bhante.
Please repeat after me. Idam me punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu. Idam me punyang nibbanassa accayo hotu. Mama punya bhagang sabba sattanang bhajemi te sabbe me samang punya bhagang labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhe hotu, nibbana pachu hotu, sukhe hotu.